to 13 Rock with Harrag Melodica on Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio.
Hell yeah, sur la web rock station Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio, notamment en direct ce soir, John Gallagher of Raven. Hi John, how are you?
I'm doing great. Bonsoir, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Yes, fine. Doc Olivier, comment vas-tu?
Ah bah écoute, super bien. Et welcome on board, John. It's totally crazy
man.
To speak with you.
It's always crazy. I'm that kind of guy. Great to be here, definitely.
Definitely. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much to join us tonight. And let's go for this interview because it's a real one.
Well, there you go. I would hope so too.
Okay. John, welcome tonight to 13 Rock web rock station Vinylestimes, the classic rock radio. Of course, as you know, we are located in Paris, France. We have a great audience from France, of course, to countries like Germany, like England, like as Italia, Turkey, and North Africa, Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco, because our system of distribution is Amazon. Yeah, it's a web rock station.
Very cool.
Yes. Are we all for one?
All for one, one for all. That's right, darlings. Come on.
Eh oui, effectivement, on démarre bien ce soir. John, Raven will release his new album entitled Metal City on September 18 via SPV Steam Hammer. I'll call this a very good news.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. You know, we've been working on this, trying to get this thing finished and get it together since we started recording back in 2017. It's taken 3 years, which is ridiculous. But, you know, there was a lot of problems along the way. And we didn't care because we knew from the very beginning we had a set of great songs. And we knew it was going to be bigger and better, which is how we always want to do it. But, you know, we really raised the bar so high. We took the bar and threw it over the roof, I think, on this one. It's a huge leap from the last studio album. And, you know, the live album was the perfect bridge between Extermination and Metal City. And now, here we go with Metal City. We think it's the best thing we've ever done. And I don't take that lightly because I know we've done some really good work in the past, but this is an album to stand with the best of anything we've ever done, and production wise it blows everything else away. So there you go. I mean, 46 years in the business, here we are, and we put out the best album we've ever done. I don't think there's any bands of our ilk or of our era who can say that hand on heart. There's a lot of bands putting out okay records, but this is a freaking great one.
Ouais, effectivement. Tu l'as entendu, Olivier. 46 ans de carrière, notamment. Là, le nouvel album, il est très heureux. Ils ont tout mis dedans. Effectivement, ça n'a pas été simple pour le faire. Ils ont connu quelques difficultés. Ouais, il est là. C'est un véritable témoignage, là, qu'il nous raconte. Ouais. Allô, Olive?
Oui, exactement. Et I think, John, as you said a few seconds, 46 years, Raven now with your brother, 3 Dreamers later, you released.
Yeah, I mean, we started the band. We were 3 years old.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Yes. I'm 12.
There you go.
Yeah, let's start the band. Yes. I got 3 years old. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Et voilà la première dynamite de la soirée. Ouais. La première dynamite de la soirée lorsque John a démarré Raven, j'avais 3 ans. Boum. C'est une tuerie, ça commence bien. Ouais, effectivement, quoi. Quel monsieur, quoi. John, for the moment, we were able to, I just listened to the two singles, Top of Mountain and Metal City, but Olivier listened to the whole album, I think.
Yes, it's a really good one with a lot of songs like Raven play during the career, I would like to say, and one track it's very different. The last track, it's more progressive. It's very long track. So John, why why this title is just coming now, and why we don't release this type of long progressive song before?
Well, we've done stuff like this all through our career, so it's not that unusual. Tyrant of the Airways,
Yeah.
To the Limit on the first album, To the Limit at the Top on the second one, to a degree, Run Silent, Run Deep on All for One, and then we had, let's go down the line a bit. There's a song called Wilderness of Broken Glass is on Everything Louder. There is Armageddon on the Walk Through Fire album. So, I mean, we do touch on the more progressive type of thing because, again, that's part of our influences. And, I usually the one that writes these kind of songs. So we'll have them, and if there's one that everyone likes, we end up doing them, And I had a few written for this album, but we all like this one the best. So, boom, there it goes on. And I just came up with some really heavy riffs, and it sounded like the end of the world. So what better way to end the world than to smash another planet into it,
Yeah.
Ouais. Ouais, effectivement, hein, voilà, et te le raconter encore chaque parole prononcée par John, c'est une histoire à elle toute seule, quoi, en fait, hein, tellement qu'il a vécu des choses, quoi. C'est un truc de fou, quoi. Il y en a partout, quoi. Il y en a vraiment, il y a beaucoup d'informations, quoi.
Yes, and maybe we can discuss a little bit about the cover of the new release, John. It's totally on the spirit of the DC Comics. So, how did you get this idea for this new album to create this cover of your album?
Well, it was an idea Mike, new drummer Mike Haller, he'd come up with this idea for a T-shirt, and the guy who was drawing it didn't do a really good job of it. So we took the idea elsewhere and said, well, why don't we use this for the new album? Let's do a comic book, and let's have a piece of art for each song. And we really got into it. The advert page, like in a Marvel comic or a DC comic from back in the 70s or the 60s, that's what this looks like for the thank you list. So we have all the ads and have the thank yous hidden in the middle of it all. And it was just an awful lot of fun, but it was difficult to get it right. It took a long time, but I think it's worth it. It just complements the music brilliantly. It's a great package.
Ouais, c'est ouais, attends.
Just to finish. Yeah.
Ouais, attends. Je pense qu'il faut attendre.
We have a great package because in fact we have the cover, and after that we have the vinyl because the vinyl is on orange. So that's why we speak about a fantastic package now.
Well, you'll see it eventually.
Ouais, donc
il faut. I was lucky. I got a couple of test pressings on it, and it came out really, really well. And I'd already seen all the art, but seeing it put together in the booklet and the digipack, and also the vinyl version, it's just really good. And we're just proud of the whole thing. It's exactly the way we wanted it, but it's better. The music has that. It harkens to the past. It's got the energy and the fever and the craziness of like a Wiped Out, but it's a modern album and it's new music, and we're going to places we kind of haven't went before, but it's still Raven. So that's exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We're not going to go out and do jazz rock all of a sudden. It's Raven.
Yeah.
Ok, là je pense qu'il faut quand même un peu résumer parce qu'il y a quand même des auditeurs qui nous écoutent, quoi.
Allez, vas-y.
Donc, on était dès le départ, nous étions sur la pochette déjà. Donc, il a voulu quelque chose de comic book effectivement, hein, parce que la pochette, elle est quand même, elle est fun quoi. C'est du Raven quoi, enfin du Raven 2020 quoi, hein, parce qu'auparavant ils ont pas fait des pochettes comme ça. Hein. C'était une autre histoire. Et là, c'est comic book. Donc, il a mentionné le nom, donc j'ai pas retenu effectivement de la personne qui a écrit, donc qui a dessiné toute cet artwork. En tout cas, c'est pareil aussi sur le merchandising notamment quoi. Donc, le nouveau merchandising qui va débarquer. Ouais, c'est très joli. C'est une excellente idée quoi, Olive.
Ouais. Exactement.
Et ensuite, la deuxième question que t'as posée.
En fait, dans la suite, en fait, c'est assez simple. C'est que le package global, il n'y a pas que le vinyle noir simple qui est avec. Il y a aussi un vinyle de couleur qui fait que la pochette et le vinyle de couleur font que ça fait un ensemble intéressant pour les collectionneurs et aussi joli dans la présentation. Il y a la musique, il y a le cover et il y a le CD le vinyle pardon, qui est de couleur orange. Donc c'est aussi le package est quand même bien fait et comme il le dit très bien John, on sait ce qu'on va acheter, on va pas l'écouter du jazz rock ou quoi que ce soit, on va l'écouter Raven. Et Raven sur une belle présentation, c'est quand même super beau et ça va nous ramener quand même cette couleur orange, un album live mythique.
Ouais, on y arrive.
On va certainement parler un tout petit peu du live at the end.
On va y arriver. Patiente.
Où cette couleur orange, elle est très 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 prenante aussi.
Ouais, John, the new album Metal City was mixed by Mr. Christopher Zeus Harris, who worked with Rob Zombie, Queensryche, and even recently, heavy production.
Definitely, a different thing, and he did a wonderful job in that it sounds, I'd put it up against anything. It's that good. It sounds wonderful, and it's a modern production, but it doesn't sound fake. It sounds like us, and it complements what we're doing. We got Michael Wagner to engineer the bass, the guitars, and the vocals. And our drummer Mike had recorded the drums himself at his own studio. So, which that means we didn't have to listen to half an hour of somebody banging on a hi-hat, That's okay. I can deal with that. But, no, I mean, Mike's performance on this album is just phenomenal. And it really raised everybody's game. It made us play better and think of new things to add, and he's just frighteningly good, And it's really what we needed. It just kick-started everything, boom, up into the stratosphere.
Ok. Effectivement, l'album il a été mixé par Christopher Zeus Harris, qui n'est pas un inconnu notamment, qui a travaillé quand même, qui a fait Rob Zombie, Queensryche et Hazen. D'ailleurs, Cragen Loom dans une interview il y a un mois à peu près, donc nous présentait aussi Christopher Zeus. Effectivement, il y a un gros son en tout cas. Il y a les parties de batterie, etc. On va y arriver parce qu'il y a quand même un nouveau batteur aussi. Il faut en parler, c'est important. Il est très heureux, c'est très heavy, c'est boom quoi. Tu vois, ça tape directement. Effectivement, comme il a dit tout à l'heure, hein, c'est pas un album fait pour de jazz quoi. John, Metal City will be the band's debut album with the drummer Mike Heller, who replaced John Asselvander in 2017, right? Yes, 2017.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, he did a great job. What a drummer!
Yeah,
really strong.
That's his studio debut. Like I said, we put out the live record last year, Screaming Murder, Death from Above, live in Aalborg, and that really showed where we were and where we were going, and we fulfilled that promise with this record. We knew then how good this was going to be, right. And even at that point we knew there was delays, and it's like, well, we got to put something out just to let people know we're still out here doing it. And the live record was a complete fluke. Somebody'd recorded it without us knowing about it, and when we checked out the tapes, it was amazing. So that, was another piece of the puzzle that really showed you what we were going to be coming up with on this record. And we've got that live energy on the record. There's some crazy fast songs, very heavy songs, but it's still got melody. And there's tunes in it, which you don't hear a lot in a lot of metal. It's bereft of melody. It's, very just atonal, and we're always musical. We may be noisy and we may be crazy, but we're always musical.
Ok, t'as entendu Olivier, c'est bien. Hein, c'est donc le nouveau batteur est arrivé, et, donc depuis le live, depuis donc qu'ils ont enregistré le live. Ensuite, il a fait les parties donc du nouvel album. Effectivement, ça a été vite, mais bon, comme ils ont quand même rencontré des difficultés, etc. Mais le résultat, on vaut la chandelle, quoi. C'est une tuerie totale ce disque. Ouais, c'est une bombe, c'est une grosse dynamite qui va débarquer et les fans vont pas comprendre, quoi.
Exactement.
C'est du gros Raven, quoi. C'est qu'ils sont pas pris la tête, quoi. C'est fort, c'est très très fort, quoi. So,
ça se voit sur scène de toute façon.
Ouais, ça va se voir sur scène. John, now, Olivier and I want to talk about the album Live at the Inferno.
Okie doke.
Oh my God, what album! If I say the Breaking the I Don't Need Your Money, Break the Chain, Hell Patrol, Live at the Inferno, Crazy World, Elite Breed, Igarbo, oh my God, what live historic live album? Yes, that's right. Yes, it comes out of really exceptional intensity and favor album. My God, it's a historic album. Yeah.
Wow, I'm pleased you liked it. It's, it was funny how it came about because we left Neat Records and we knew they were going to put out, their greatest hits Raven album to try and, squeeze some more money out of us. And we said, no, we're going to beat them to it. Let's do a live record. So we put together, a compilation of a couple of recordings of great live stuff and put it out there. Now listen back to it now, and there's at least maybe 4 or 5 really excellent versions of the songs on there. Some of the other stuff, it sounds to me that we're asleep when we're playing them because we play them a lot faster now than we did then. But Let It Rip, and Wiped Out, and Crazy World, and Live at the Inferno, they're great on there. They really are. It's a cool album.
Ouais. Yeah. C'est un super disque, c'est de la bombe atomique. Ça, c'est l'album. C'est pour beaucoup de fans de heavy metal, c'est l'album live du siècle, quoi. Ça, y a pas photo, quoi. Là, c'est à l'époque quand elle s'est sortie, on a pris une tarte. Et en plus, c'était pour rompre le contrat avec Neat Records. Il vient de le dire. Ouais, c'est fort, quoi. I said it was historic of evening of heavy metal live at the Inferno because for 2 things. The first one, in addition, on this special evening, you are the only one band in the world got Metallica and Manowar in Super Act. Is it true?
The only what?
You got for this live album, the show in New York, you recorded. That night was Metallica and Manowar plays on Super Act.
They played on what?
Play on Super Act on guest for this live album. This is the story.
I don't follow that. They had nothing to do with that album at all, so I don't know what you mean.
No. I said they played on Super Act of that show.
I still don't understand what Super Rock is.
No, not Super Rock. Support.
Maybe at the guest, no?
On the guest of the show. Super Act.
Oh, so they liked it, in other words.
Ah, it's over? Ok. Donc c'est une autre histoire alors. Finalement, l'histoire elle est pas bonne. Alors, donc, il y avait pas Metallica et Manowar en première partie?
I'm not sure.
You guys know what you're talking about. Let's just go forward.
No, I said hold on, John. Hold on. I said I read some a lot of time. Metallica and Manowar played on Super Act of Raven for that show. Ah, it's wrong.
No, I still don't understand what Super Act means.
Okay, ça marche.
Okay. You can write it to me later. Don't worry about it.
Okay, ça marche.
It sounds like it's a good thing, so that keeps me happy. That's good.
Okay. And John, because of your music, how many times I imitate your brother Mark on guitar because with my tennis racket to play the riff of Crazy World. I was between 12 or 13 years old. Take your chance in a crazy world. I was really young.
What kind of tennis racket do you play?
It was the tennis racket of John McEnroe.
A special heavy metal tennis racket, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes, I imitate so many times your brother.
I'll tell you, when we were kids, we used to play tennis rackets as well, along the Slade, Status Quo, and Sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
So it's a big tradition.
no. In 2020, it's just air metal, air guitar.
Yes.
Where is the racket? Nothing. This is just air metal.
No, you
Oh, there
know,
you go. Okay.
I was really so young, man, and I played your music very loud on my metal room, on my parents' home, and my parents were shocked. They didn't know what the future to give me. Because I was headbanging.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy to know we completely corrupted your youth.
But I think all the metalheads in this world play in this scenario. Alors ouais, donc pour la petite histoire, et à l'époque, donc Olivier, je suppose que tu as dû t'arriver en écoutant l'album Live at the Inferno, on était donc dans la pièce comme ça, voilà quoi, t'es dans ta chambre et puis t'écoutes ça à fond les manettes, tu prends ta raquette de tennis, tu prends je sais pas quoi, et puis tu imites Mark Gallagher comme ça à jouer le riff de Crazy World et puis ça déchirait quoi, voilà, que t'étais dedans quoi, t'étais dans la musique quoi, effectivement. C'était beau, c'était nos 12-13 ans ça, voilà, ça c'était c'est une belle anecdote, c'était un bon reminder en tout cas, un bon rappel quoi, c'est cool quoi. Ouais. Olivier, t'imagines ça, toi? On l'a tous fait, ça.
Ouais, bah oui. Clairement.
Ouais. And what is the secret of your long career, John? This is the question from my good friend in Algeria. It's a rock journalist. His name is Buj. And he asked me a question to you. What is the secret? It's a long time.
Just, we love what we do. It's as simple as that. And the reason why we did it in the first place is because we love the music. And that's the reason we've done it all the way through. Anyone that does this music for money is out of their mind, of course. We're very lucky in that we actually do at this point in our career, which is very nice. But it's all about the music, and it's all about going out there and playing live, and meeting the fans and just making the shows happen. We're incredibly lucky and fortunate to be in the position we are in and to be doing what we do for so long and to be doing it now probably better than ever. And we appreciate it more because of that, because, there's so many bands that started up when we did and disappeared. But we were stubborn and we worked very, very, very hard and just kept going. And that's what we do. We're tenacious, stubborn little Geordie bastards. That's what we are.
Ouais, le secret de la longévité, c'est effectivement, il y a toujours une joke à quelque part, il y a toujours une blague, il y a toujours un truc. Hein. Et effectivement, le secret de la longévité, effectivement, c'est encore d'y croire aujourd'hui, d'essayer d'être en forme. Et c'est encore mieux aujourd'hui qu'il le dit. Donc c'est cool quoi. Ils sont là depuis des années. Combien? 46 ans, Olivier, de carrière, c'est ça qu'il a dit tout à l'heure.
46 ans.
Ouais, 46 ans. J'avais
46 years.
46 years of long career. My God. Wow. So, John.
Yeah, I can't understand it myself. It's hard to get your head around that, It really is. And you look back at certain things and say, oh, yeah, well, that was like last week, wasn't it? It's like, no, it was like 36 years ago. It's like, oh, my God.
Effectivement.
It goes to show.
Ouais.
It goes to show that age is all in the head. It's just a number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you act like an old man when you're 30, you're an old man. But if you act like a 16-year-old idiot when you're 62, well, then you're a 16-year-old idiot. And, that's the way we approach it.
Yeah.
Ouais, l'humour anglais est toujours là, quoi, effectivement, quoi. Donc, 46 ans de carrière, effectivement, toujours là, toujours avoir envie, toujours motivé pour faire, en tout cas, des beaux albums. John, thank you very much for the interview tonight. We are all for one.
One for all!
Hell yes, la web rock station, Vinylestimes, the classic rock radio. John, thank you very much for the interview. It was so funny and good mood. Olivier, merci beaucoup en tout cas pour ton aide ce soir.
Yeah, thanks to John, thanks to the band Raven, in fact. So long live Raven and long live Metal City.
Yes, indeed, and we hope to see you live 2021.
Yes,
in Marseille, yep. In France, yes. In Marseille on February.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. I hope I cross my finger and hope to see that the fucking COVID, it's not still here, and we see Raven in Marseille in February. Yes.
That's what we're all working towards. Exactly.
Okay.
So we see you then.
See you there, man. Thank you very much for the interview, for the live show. Tout de suite, on continue en musique et l'invité de la soirée, notamment Metal City, Raven, notamment Hell Yeah sur la Web Rock Station, Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. Harrag Melodica avec vous. On se retrouve juste à la fin pour le dernier mot. 213 Rock. Hell Yeah sur la Web Rock Station, Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. C'est terminé pour ce soir, notamment l'interview avec John Gallagher, Raven et le single Metal City. Donc l'album il va débarquer très bientôt. En tout cas, cool interview, très longue, 32 minutes en tout cas. Le mec génial, ça c'est une légende du heavy metal notamment. Ouais, c'est un grand monsieur, 46 ans de carrière. Ouais, merci à John Gallagher, merci à Doc Olivier. On se retrouve demain soir notamment avec Nightmare, notamment Yves Campion et Maddy, la chanteuse, seront en direct sur la Web Rock Station, Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. Et n'oubliez pas d'aller visiter le site vinylestimes.fr, il y a toutes les bonnes news pour vous. Merci encore et à demain. Ciao ciao.